This is so easy.
Many times we see commercials with similar visuals trying to get viewers an insight or give viewers an insight on how quickly a small decision can impact your entire life. The visuals are made for shock value, and they do showcase some realities that we face. My name is Daquana White, and I will discuss why you shouldn't use your mobile device while driving. I've seen firsthand how the dangers of distracted driving has impacted victims, families, and friends. The National Safety Council reports that there are around 1.6 million car crashes per year as a result of phone use while driving. In those vehicles, that could have been a friend, a coworker, a sibling, a child, a grandmother, and even if it was a stranger, they still mattered. Today, I will provide insight on why you shouldn't use your mobile device while driving, the myths of multitasking, and ways to prevent cell phone distracted driving. Too many people are involved in and affected by distracted driving incidents. According to Raymond Ghazi Jr., there were about 40,327 deaths just last year as a result of cell phone usage while driving. The NCS states that if 2018's death toll from these car accidents topped 40,000, this would be the third consecutive year that the numbers were over 40,000. When we enter our vehicles, we need to practice safe, defensive driving. Set the phone down and make it from point A to point B safely. A lot of the time, cell phone use is underreported while driving or in driving incidents. The numbers we stated earlier are just estimates, and they can be higher. Not everyone even admits to phone usage while driving when they're in incidents. Law enforcement can sometimes misrepresent the information. They can say, well, the cause of the accident was due to failure to stay in the proper lane, but not dig deeper as to why the person failed to stay in the proper lane. Could it have been cell phone usage? Thorough responses are needed for useful data. Perhaps you hear people say, oh, I'm a good multitasker when they're using their phones and driving. Let's address that now. Multitasking has proven to be a myth. According to Nancy Napier, the brain doesn't really do multiple things at once. Rather than doing multiple things, we just switch tasks a little bit quicker. Multitasking, if that's what you want to call it, is less efficient. We tend to make more mistakes, and it actually takes more energy to try and multitask. We've talked about the numbers, we've talked about misrepresentation of data, and the myth of multitasking. Now let's talk about prevention. Powerful laws can help to end cell phone distracted driving. Before driving, just make sure your phone is on Do Not Disturb if you get distracted easily. Although Christina Yeager states voice to text is still distracted driving, I believe that newer technologies such as Apple CarPlay and Siri can be beneficial. I simply tell Siri what to do, what to play, where to go, and she puts it in my radio. I've said all of this to say that you can save a life. You can encourage others to put down their devices while driving. Just think about how small decisions can create a major impact. Choosing to pay attention to the road instead of to your mobile device can possibly save your life and or the lives of others. The NCS said it best. The only acceptable number of accidents, injuries, and deaths as a result of cell phone distracted driving is 0.